What's up, Didorinos? Welcome back to another episode of Game Addicts Play Mass Effect. Hopefully the last, but new microphone or old microphone setup again. We've been having issues with my interface, making me sound like Optimus Prime. Way down here and deep, and it's the same issue that plagued the Bring Down the Sky DLC. So that happened during a podcast the same day. I'm not going to let that happen. It hasn't been doing it with this. This mic is way more sensitive, so if you hear ambient noise, like me putting my phone down, hopefully no, I shouldn't have to click the mouse or anything. Or if I take a drink, put that down, it does register. Hopefully there's enough sound in the background of the game that drown that out. This mic is powerful. I did turn it down, but also it has to be at a certain level to fill in with the rest of the game and everything, because otherwise I'll sound too quiet like I had it on another episode. Thankfully there wasn't anything going on in that episode. It was just side stuff. That was with another microphone. So hopefully I'm just gonna keep with this until I get the other one figured out. Last time, sad music is playing. Yeah, well, I did an audio check there. I talked to Adams. We lost Caden on Vermeer. I'm kind of replicating, in a way, my very original playthrough. A lot of people romance Liara, and on my very, very, very first playthrough, I romanced Ashley. So that's kind of what we're doing. I actually was tempted to romance Ashley and then not save her on Vermeer, basically leaving my Shepard all alone. We wouldn't get any hanky-pank scene before the final mission, but that would be what it would be more personal, But I did spend a lot of the game trying to connect Shepard with Caden, so hopefully it's still personal for him. Not the same kind of personal, but you know what I mean. We are near the end of the game. I am maxed out on level. I did bring down the sky, but you guys didn't see it. What I may try to do is after I'm done with the main story, I'll try and do like a New Game Plus, power through the first prologue, get to where I can go do something, and I'll record Bringing Down in the Sky and still put that up for you guys with a good audio. But if I look at the journal, Race Against Time Sovereign, report to the Council. Report to the Council and warn them. We have go find Gareth on the Citadel. Locate medallions, medals, don't care about those. Turian emblems. I really don't care. I got the matriarch writings, that's what I wanted. Vermeer, Rex is convinced. I was able to help him. Team rescued. Alright.
I forwarded the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his Geth.
Took them long enough. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, sir.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus Systems.
Yeah, what about Ilos?
How many ships are you sending to attack Ilos?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the Terminus Systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
Okay, what send me after him?
One ship going into the Terminus Systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermeer. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
Secrecy isn't his greatest weapon. The conduit is.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the Citadel.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Sovereign's the real threat. Saren's just a servant of the Reapers.
Only you have seen the Reapers, and then only in visions. We won't invade the Terminus Systems because of a dream.
Talk to one.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
No.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
Ho, 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 ho.
Nobody stabs me in the back, Udina. Nobody.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
I hate being right.
I wish I could say I was surprised.
I was surprised Udina bought into it. I guess he's like any other politician. The Council's used to being the biggest kid on the playground. They don't want to believe Daddy's coming to pick them up. And eat them, I guess.
I don't care if I have to go through the Council. I won't let Sovereign win.
Damn right.
That's the spirit, Skipper. Whatever you come up with, you can count me in. I know I'm not the easiest person in the world to get to know, so I'll do you a favor. Just this once. I want you to be happy. Whatever you need, I'll help. There. You made me say it. Boom goes my feminine mystique.
Feminine. Right.
I didn't think you'd want Mystique. I've always thought of you as the take charge type.
Oh, I can take charge.
The most awkward embrace ever.
Sorry to interrupt, Commander. Got a message from Captain Anderson.
What did he want?
Only said to meet him in that club in the wards. Flux.
Sounds important. You'd better go.
Right on. So who should we take with? My boy. And my girl. We have no biotic whatsoever.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
There might be some other stuff to do here. Alright. Gonna miss these slow-ass elevators.
It's strange. The Geth are attacking, and everyone around here is still worried about ordinary business.
You're military, Chief Williams. They're civilians. Civilians never believe the enemy is coming until they're at the gates.
True that. Pretty wise words from a man. So did that entry say where Gareth was? In the Citadel Tower. Gareth? Gareth. Gareth! What?
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
Uh-huh. Citadel Tower. Gareth. Where is Gareth? Gareth? No. Over here? Gareth, what are you doing?
Not too many people have free access to the tower. Even less get permission to meet the council.
Ah.
I hope he's okay. I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
No introductions. Willem's dead.
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead?
Oh.
I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I figured you'd want to know the truth, no matter how painful.
You're right. It's worse not knowing. That's what they all say, at least.
Yeah.
Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
Actually gonna pull out the guide here during this slow-ass elevator ride.
So, Garrus, any regrets about leaving CSEC?
Fighting a rogue specter with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats CSEC.
True enough. I'd rather be fighting than trust it to somebody else.
Seems like there's a lot of more side stuff that you just kind of happen by. Especially when you're just like roaming around. Like, I guess you're just supposed to go to different systems and planets and just do stuff. Go over here. Oh, hey, we found something. Now go wander around the planet for a while.
Let all races herald the glory of the enkindlers who raised them all to enlightenment.
There he is.
Where there was only darkness, the enkindlers
Gave light. I'm not gonna zoom around with the fast travel because there's something that you can find, and I don't remember where you first find it. There's like some sort of rogue AI. That's what I was actually looking for in the guide. I don't remember.
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties. In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
Wonder if you guys can hear that plane. All right.
So how are you liking your posting at the academy?
It's good. Busy, though. I can't believe how many people you get coming in from the wards.
Yeah, it's the busiest station on the Citadel. You'll never get bored.
I guess not, but you could still use a few more men.
That's why we brought you here.
Sure, but there's still way more complaints in the office.
Another long-ass elevator with some Muzak Mass Effect theme.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
See if I can't find that real quick with a Google search. Let's go with signal tracking. Ah, you examine it in flux. So hey, that's kind of where we're going. All right, cool. Oh no.
Excuse me, you're the Spectre, right? Commander Shepard, it is an honor to speak with you.
What's this demonstration about?
I'm Charles Saraceno of the Terra Firma Party. With Armistice Day coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
I don't know Terra Firma's platform. What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences. Politically, culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
It's a noble goal. Too bad so many of your supporters are just racists.
I can't deny that some of our supporters have extreme views, but our platform is also supported by economists, sociologists, and medical professionals.
But you don't do anything to curtail the racist comments of your members.
Of course not, Commander. Whether I disagree with them or not, they have the right to express their opinion.
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain Baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space, Commander.
Okay.
You're marking the end of the First Contact War with a protest?
As we have every year for the last 26 years. The war taught humanity a lesson that some would forget. If we don't stand up for ourselves, no one else will.
I thought the lesson of the First Contact War was that there's other life in the galaxy, and they have opinions too.
Perhaps so, Commander. But if aliens feel free to express their opinions at gunpoint, why shouldn't we?
We should, but you're looking for a reason.
I disagree. We have a backlog of grievances the aliens have ignored, starting with Shanxi.
Were you at Shanxi? If not, shut your pie hole.
It's not worth getting angry over, Chief.
Right. I read you, Skipper.
Sorry. I believe we need to work peacefully with other races.
We've heard that before in human history. Well-meaning naivete leads to declarations of peace in our time. We can't allow anything like Shanxi to happen again. I don't suppose I could convince you to issue a public statement of support for my candidacy. The support of the first human Spectre would be invaluable.
The occupation of Shanxi couldn't happen again. We weren't even sure there were aliens to garrison against back then.
It's still a powerful symbol, Commander. Shanxi is the only human territory ever occupied by an alien species.
I can't support you, or I won't. No, absolutely not.
You have the right to your opinion, Mr. Saraceno, but with all due respect, I disagree with it.
I understand. I'm glad you support the democratic process, at least. Thank you for your time, Commander. Remember Terra Firma on Election Day, because Terra Firma remembers you.
Pardon me, soldier. Can I take a moment of your time? Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
It's Commander, actually. What do you want?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
Don't try to sell me on this. Just tell me what you want.
I need you to buy a mental stimulant for me. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
What is this stimulant exactly?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
If you know the monthly limits, why did you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
You should put some trust in your assistant. Didn't you train him?
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Why is this deal so important?
The Solarians want to set up long-term trade agreements. There are billions of credits at stake. If I don't get the drug, my assistant will take over and mess up the whole deal. It would be a disaster.
No, again here, all right.
You should put some trust in your assistant.
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah,
you're an addict, dude.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
If you say so.
I don't see all the top negotiators soliciting help to go over the legal limit, Keeler.
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
You won't be doing humanity any favors if you overdose during negotiations. Get help now.
You don't understand! Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant. Without it, I don't know anymore. I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
There's no shame in having a problem, but you have to get treatment.
You're right. I'll go tell my assistant. I shouldn't be working like this. I'll get help. I'm just sorry it came to this.
Yeah, what is it?
Seems the owner didn't like the way you played their games.
Doran didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
I know Doran. If he says you're cheating, you're cheating.
I was just tipping the scales in my favor, only as an experiment.
It still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
I think I'll take my chances the old-fashioned way.
Suit yourself. Well, I have some calculations to do. Goodbye. Ah, change your mind? You gonna help me record those wins?
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
Yeah.
It's illegal to use my system.
Of
I
course.
just need a few more wins recorded.
Yeah, let me do
I'll
it.
help you out.
I suppose I could let you try it. Here you go. When you've recorded enough wins, it'll let you know. Of course, if you get caught with the device, well, you saw what happened to me. Well, off you go. That data won't collect itself.
Yeah.
It's not right.
You almost never see any keepers in this club. I guess they don't care what happens here. That or the music keeps them away.
Hey there, welcome to Flux.
Well, she's back. Doran!
Welcome to Flux. Name's Doran. What can I do for you?
I've got something you might be interested in.
Let me see that. You got that from Shells, didn't you? I saw him using it earlier. Tossed him out on his ass for it, too. Thanks for bringing this to me.
Cheaters shouldn't prosper.
I agree with you on that. Thanks again. Take a few shots at the Quasar. On the house.
I should be going.
Enjoy your time here at Flux.
Someone rigged this machine to funnel credits their way. I'll run a trace.
High stakes Quasar. So, yeah, depending on what button you press, you get a random number between 4 and 7, or between 1 and 8. And you can't go over like 20 or 21. It's like kind of like a random blackjack. Why not? Okay. Nope. Hey, I thought that was on the house. I just lost $100.
I'm waiting for someone else.
Are you?
If we weren't on duty, I'd have to show you some of my dance moves. Sir.
Yeah. Oh, well, let me dance.
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
You don't sound that happy about it.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
The Normandy's been grounded.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked.
That was the plan from the
get-go. I know
get-go.
you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus Systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus Systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us.
Yeah.
Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
I won't forget this, Captain. I promise.
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
There's got to be a better way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He's not gonna let you waltz into his office and use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
Udina won't let this slide, Captain. You'll be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the Ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
Take out Udina.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the Ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. The Ambassador has made this personal.
Damn right.
You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
I still have some things to take care of.
Come see me when you're ready to do this. I'll be right here waiting for you.
Okay. I got one thing to do. I'm gonna go do that one thing with the AI, the signal. Hey, you. What's up?
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
Actually, I gave your device to Doran.
But that was years of work. What am I gonna do now?
Maybe you should put your talents to better use.
You're no help at all. This is absolutely the worst day of my life.
Alright, actually. Exit. It's back where we came. It's in that. The next signal trace is in the loading section.
No blood for aliens.
It's back here in the ward access. That one.
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
Wasn't that like the random thing that was supposed to get, they were supposed to get after we complete this? What I'm about to do now? Weird.
What do you say we head down to Cora's den after shift?
Sounds good. Some of the...
Looks like they bounced their signal off a relay. I'll trace a new signal.
You'd think with all this technology they'd have faster
Saren was one of the most respected Turians in the galaxy, Garrus. Are you gonna be okay going up against him?
Saren is either a traitor or a madman. Taking him down will restore the good name of Turians everywhere.
Just keep saying that, especially to humans. We've got a lot of angry people right now.
All right, I think the next one is over in Barlavan's office. What? No, I know where to go. Jeez.
Let all races herald the glory of the Enkindlers, who raised them all to enlightenment.
All hail the Enkindlers.
Where there was only darkness, the Enkindlers gave light.
Look at this guy. Well, if he isn't the most badass guy in the Presidium. Don't mind me, Barlavan.
Another relay. Whoever it is, there's someone
Funneling money. Tisk, tisk.
This is it. Let's see if we can find out where those stolen credits are being funneled.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Ah.
That could be a problem.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
You're not just a program or a VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
Ah.
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered. But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
What are you, crazy? It's an AI, like the Geth. It would kill us all if it could.
I am not naive human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
Well, that's that.
It never gets dark here. They keep the artificial sunlight on at all times.
Yeah, we're moving on.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
That's not very nice, Williams. All right. Did that. Now we can move on. Wait. Is there a fast travel thing over here? No, that's Avina. It's over here. Now we'll head back to Flux, tell Anderson to go, and we are going to go. There is other stuff we can do randomly out and about, and we are not going to do that. A lot of that stuff doesn't have any thing to do with the story at hand. Like there's just like we're ready to go for endgame now. Doran's dancing. There it is. Doing the old Shepard shuffle.
You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Damn right. I swear I just heard a Vorcha over there, which are not in this game. Ah, people just standing next to the instant transmission landing zone. Anyway, yeah, we'll go down here and see what he's got. He may have a few things now that I've maxed out.
Hello, Commander.
How's it going?
Show me what you
I'll open the rare stocks.
Yeah, he's got some more. Colossus 10. Yeah. Taking that one with me. All right. Oh, I never did a level. Oh, she got 3 points. Wait. No, I wanted to do something. Alright, that is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if we go into upgrades. All the way down to the bottom. Probably have way too many upgrades. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Boom. Nope, wait. Crap. Wrong one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I must have miscounted. Want that Colossus 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Right? Yeah! Boom. Now we can put some more shields on that sucker. And it's a better kinetic. Yeah. Yeah, there is. So I will put her. That's all the way down to the bottom. All right. I'll put her in that. All the way at the bottom. Which is what I did. Not the right one. All right. Try again. There we go. Sure. You pretty much got the best of what I can give you.
Hello, Commander.
Yep, back.
I'll open the rare stocks.
Thank you. Sure. All the way down to the bottom here. Seeing if there's... There we go. So now I can carry up to 9 of each. Wonder if there's any shops where I can... Yeah, let me go check the ward shops really quick to see if I can get the other ones. I don't know where they're at or anything like that, but it would be nice to get that all the way up to 10, right? Because once we're out of here, we can't come back.
There's very little serious crime in this arm of the wars. Maybe because the C-Sec Academy is so close by.
Yeah.
Welcome back,
Yep.
Clank.
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent.
All right. All right, expat, you didn't have anything worth talking about. Now that we've come back to the Citadel, it might be worth to go talk to the requisition officer one time.
Human. You need something, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good thing.
Might be worth to go talk to him after we've been back here, because he buys and sells stuff. Okay. I'll check your
Yes, human. You need something. Yes,
no.
all right then. Good tidings to you, human. Yes, human.
Dang it, I hit the wrong button again.
All right then. Good tidings to you, human. Yes, human. You need something. Oh, you will be...
That's what I get trying to speed through this. All right. We're all good with that. All right. I could go up to... What's his name? The Hanar. Dylan? Is that his name? Yeah, what the hey. Since it's just a loading screen away, I'll hit it, and then we'll get out of here. Ah! Gonna run right into me. Ah! Did this while I was up here. Dylan?
Commander, it is good.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Well, now we got 3 things to check. A few items. There's there we are.
Commander.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is...
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is...
All right. We good. Let's get on out of here and on to Ilos.
Admiral Kahoku, a respected member of the Alliance military, has passed away. The veteran soldier who won the love of his troops during conflict with the Batarians died of natural causes. Kahoku is survived by his wife and 3 children who are planning a small private memorial service.
He died because of Cerberus. Is there...
This is quite the view, Commander. So peaceful up here. Very romantic, if you're into that sort of thing.
The Normandy combines the best of Alliance technology and Turian engineering. It shows what we're capable of if we work together.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
Boom! Yeah!
Get us out of here, Joker. Now!
And we're out. So now, I'll go talk to everybody.
Can't believe we stole the Normandy. I know we'll all be court-martialed if this doesn't work out, but part of me loves this.
Right on, Presley. This is gonna work. It has to.
Aw, damn it, no sign of pursuit? I was hoping the Council would send some ships after us. I was looking forward to putting the Normandy through her paces. Figured I'd get to see what this ship can really do.
Saren's still out there. Maybe we'll get a chance to play hide and seek with Sovereign.
You know, it doesn't seem like much fun when you say it, Commander. So you need something?
I have to go.
Nah.
See ya.
Have to go. One last talk through with everybody, then we'll be on our way. Dr. Chocolate, is there a place to refill Metagel?
This will all be over soon, Shepard. One way or another.
Mm-hmm. Wow, okay. Kind of thought there was going to be more to it than that. I guess there's not much to do when you're not romancing Liara. Sleeper pod. Shepard's bedroom. Codex. That's a really weird bed that only has no support on one side. The person's just gonna fall to the ground. So in Mass Effect 2, they have escape pods. right? And I really don't know where those are on the ship. I don't know. We'll have to pay attention to the beginning of the next game. Tali first this time. We always hit her last, so. Adams, anything to say?
Heard we're headed into the Terminus Systems, Commander. Don't worry, sir. The Normandy's a hell of a ship. She'll get us through this.
We're fugitives on the run. Very exciting, Shepard.
Yeah?
I wonder what the Council would do to us if we got caught.
Couldn't your dad help us?
Your father probably had some political pull, right? He wouldn't let them throw his little girl in jail.
You don't know my father. Stealing ships is a capital offense among my people. He'd probably want to execute us himself.
The Normandy's the best ship in the fleet. They'll never catch us.
I hope you're right.
I should go.
Bye.
See you later.
People.
Looking for supplies?
Sure.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
So, got me them there, I don't know, grenades of any sorts? I need grenades and I need metagels. But you can't buy those from a shop. Okay, you ain't got nothing. Garrus.
I can't believe we stole the Normandy.
Damn right we did.
It's risky, but hopefully it'll pay off.
We'll be fine, Garrus. Just be ready when we find Saren.
Yes, Commander.
Rex?
Stealing an Alliance ship? Risky stuff. But I'm right behind you, Shepard. It's the least I can do.
Everyone else thinks I'm crazy.
Sometimes crazy is the best way to go. I just hope they don't catch us before we get our hands on Saren.
You and me both.
He'll get us through, Shepard.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
We've got a hard fight. Fleets of AI dreadnoughts who've exterminated.
All right, we've already had
odds
this.
are against us.
When it comes to the survival of humanity, who gives a rat's ass about odds? We're gonna fight them.
Damn straight we will, Skipper. But I'm infantry. Against Reapers, my rifle may as well fire spitballs. I won't have a place in this war. That's what pisses me off, not being able to shoot back.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
All right, guys. Here we go. I have no idea how long I've been recording for, but yeah, I'm not gonna cut it. We're gonna put the entire end game into this part for sure. Here we are. Agitaton. Safe. whatever I bring with me here is going to be with me at the end game. Gosh, it's so hard. Because it would make sense to bring Liara, but I don't really just want to bring Liara, you know? Bringing Ashley makes sense because of the whole relationship thing, but I'm also a soldier class, so it's like... Alright then. I guess I'm gonna bring... I'll bring Garrison Rex. But first... the scene which caused Fox News to go up in
Skipper?
a uproar. And I'm not kidding. Fox News did a whole segment about being able to engage in sexual acts in the game Mass Effect. And it was called Sexbox 360. And quite literally, the host had no idea what she was talking about.
Don't you think we're a little past titles?
We had to do this, Shepard. You know that. There was no other way. And you'll always be the skipper to me. Oh, Captain, my captain.
First Alfred Tennyson, now Walt Whitman. You're full of surprises.
Dad loved all those sappy poets. Mom was more into Plath. I'm not a word person, Shepard. Other people say what I mean better than I do. We're mutineers, sailing a stolen warship into the most hostile system in the galaxy. Just call us humanity's best and brightest.
I keep reminding myself we're doing the right thing. I don't believe me yet.
Believe me then, you're doing the right thing. Death closes all. But something ere the end, some work of noble note, may yet be done. Not unbecoming men that strove with gods. We'll get home again, Shepard. I believe you'll lead us through. Oh, Captain, my captain.
Is my rank all you see when you look at me?
No. I see a strong, passionate man. With a great ass. There are regs against this, you know. You ready to deal with the consequences? I've spent my whole life fighting to get what I want. To get it done, I had to bury a lot of things. During that whole time, not even once did I feel like I was worth what I was fighting for. You make me feel good enough.
I can make you feel much more than that. Come here.
Oh.
No. I think you're gonna have to come here.
Shut up and get over here.
Make me.
They really should have. I mean, in the era. I mean, this is the era before motion capture. Oh, a little bit of butt and side boob. And a rollover. And a fade to black. So controversial.
Well now, that's a whole new spin for on the floor and give me 20, huh?
Let's make it 40.
You still sassing me, soldier? I think you need more physical training.
As he's fully dressed.
Now, what will it take to prove I'm in prime condition, Skipper?
Bridge to Commander Shepard. We're 5 minutes out from the Mu relay.
Duty calls. Get up to the bridge, Skipper. I've got other weapons to check out. Hey, Shepard. Whatever happens down there, I just wanted to say... Wait, you know what? I'm not telling you. You want to hear this? You'll just have to come back to me.
Okay, that makes sense then. For me to take somebody else. I gotta come back to her. Yeah, because if she comes with me, she could just tell me down. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Commander. We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Well, stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? No way we can make a drop in there.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone!
There is no other landing zone!
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option, it's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker?
I can do it.
Gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
Alright, 3 of them were on the bridge, so guess who's coming with me? I just put her in that armor. Yeah, whatever. I kind of thought she would be coming with me, but I guess wrong, huh? Got that stealth mode activated. Bunch of Geth.
You two, keep moving inside now.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There's no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found some way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We'll have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Yeah. Where we get started. Running. Colossus 10, medium Krogan armor. That's good enough, really. Good enough. Hardened crate. See how that Omni tool is. Ah. Oh yeah. I think that was pretty close to the one that I let Caden have when he died. not 10-minute gels.
All targets down.
Are they?
Negative contacts.
Well, they are, sure are creepy looking. Look like human Cthulhu hybrids. All right, we're back at that elevator.
Not now, Shepard.
Why not now?
I think we're good, Shepard.
All right. Trying to remember where to go. Seems like whenever I play this game, I always get kind of turned around back here. Great. Going the right way, maybe? Because it's weird because I came around the other way. And I normally don't do that. Ah! Yeah, I see the door. Huh. You normally can't. Normally they all put their weapons up. Mass Effect 1 is not without its glitches.
This place still has power. It must be running off its own generator.
I bet this is the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside.
More than likely.
We'll have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
That's the plan. Alright. Well, that was pointless because I kind of got it. They killed everything before I got those things fixed. All right, whatever. Wait.
Come on, Saren's already got a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it, then we're just walking into a trap.
Yeah.
That's a chance we'll have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It's probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we can't understand it.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Incredible. The cipher must have transferred an understanding of the Prothean language into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge. Inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Vault Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope. Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
Cannot be stopped. There's really nothing up here. All right.
I thought Saren would have set some kind of trap or ambush for us. have been in too much of a hurry.
Or we just haven't run into it yet.
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably try to keep them separate.
What's happening?
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush.
I don't think Saren's behind this. What do you think we're gonna find down there? It has to be useful and specifically targeted us.
Don't get your hopes up. The only thing we can depend on right now is ourselves.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
Saren.
Wait a minute. How come I can understand you? Why aren't you speaking the Prothean language?
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers.
The Keepers.
The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
Some of you must have managed to survive.
Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
Conduit's not a weapon. It's a backdoor onto the Citadel.
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared.
And they had to watch away.
We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
How did you survive?
I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
Yeah. It did what it was programmed to do.
You couldn't let everyone die. Better to sacrifice some so others could live.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning. A way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren can use the conduit to bypass all the Citadel's external defenses.
Correct. And once inside, he can transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay. And the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Is there any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
Few things we can ask.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secrecy? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
Okay, so he said that Saren may not be the first pawn. And if I remember correctly, the whole Rachni War, Sovereign did indoctrinate the Rachni. And their invasion, after that relay was opened, they were trying to get into the Citadel and do exactly what Saren's doing, but it was an on-front attack. It wasn't until after Saren discovered Sovereign or maybe Sovereign discovered Saren. I don't know, maybe he moved those pieces around. Saren discovered Sovereign at the very end of the first Mass Effect novel. So, by investigating this ship that he had found, he eventually became indoctrinated and started doing the will of the Reapers.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Sovereign must have realized that organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit Project?
They used the Conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the Conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
That would be it.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
The one you call Saren has not reached the Conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
Why did I get renegade points for that? Oh, it might have been because I agreed that it was worthy to sacrifice the few. I mean, I don't like that, but it's true.
So many races looked up to the Protheans as paragons of civilization. They were fooled by the Reapers just as we were. They failed.
Keep it moving. I know we had anything up like them.
Right? Right on. Let's carry on and head to the Conduit. Whoops. Well, I ain't doing nothing. Why can you repair if you've really not taken any visible damage on the thing, you know? Or at least you'd think it would like repair your shields. Ah. That'd be it. Put in a hard save.
There, the conduit. It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't going to make it easy on us.
Nope.
Systems not responding. Abandon the Citadel! Evacuate the Council! Citadel Control! Citadel Control, do you copy?
Now, I've actually been destroyed on the run here. That's why I saved. Look at that. I've already lost all of my shields. Oh. Come on. You can do it. Oh. I've actually got to that spot and then been destroyed.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation.
Well, that statue's not just a statue, it's an actual functioning mass relay.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation. The Presidium is experiencing severe system malfunctions across the entire level. All non-emergency personnel must evacuate immediately.
Give me a rundown of the damage.
We have lost all primary power to the level. Environmental controls are not responding. Class 3 fires are burning in sectors 2, 3, 6, and 7. Civilian casualties are high. I am also detecting numerous unauthorized synthetic life forms throughout the station. They are believed to be hostile. Please approach with caution.
What happened to the Council?
In accordance with standard emergency procedures, the Council has been evacuated to the Destiny Ascension.
What about Captain Anderson and Ambassador Udina? What happened to them?
I have no information on the status of specific individuals. Once the current crisis has been resolved, a complete accounting of casualties and survivors will begin.
Where's Saren?
Former Spectre agent Saren Arturius is nearing the vicinity of the Council chamber. A warrant has been issued for his arrest, though Citadel security is unable to respond at this time.
Come on, we need to stop Saren before it's too late.
Yeah.
Please begin emergency evacuation procedures. This is not a drill.
course, that's just one segment of the name.
Saren's locked the elevator. Suit up! We're going outside!
Rogan Warlord. the tower. Caught up with him. Keep hitting my microphone. Grenade.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
Had to wipe out a few hundred of your followers along the way. Sorry if I kept you waiting.
You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
You let Sovereign implant you? Are you insane?
I suppose I should thank you, Shepard. After Vermeer, I couldn't stop thinking about what you said. About Sovereign manipulating me. About indoctrination. The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve. Now my doubts are gone. I believe in Sovereign completely. I understand that the Reapers need organics. Join us, and Sovereign will find a place for you, too.
I'd rather die than live like that.
Then you will die. And your companions. Everyone you know and love. Everyone you've ever met. Don't you understand? You will all die. The Reapers can't be stopped. Not by the Protheans. Not by you. The cycle always continues.
The Reapers don't use organics. They devour and discard them. As soon as the conquest is over, you'll be cast aside.
I had no choice. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans. Surrender or death. There are no other options.
You could have resisted. You could have fought. Instead, you surrendered. You quit.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for... The implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
There's still one way to stop this. If you've got the guts.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
Yeah. I actually really like that. That in that moment you see that Saren, while being a dick, an asshole, etc., he's for the good, I guess, you know, for what could be considered that. He was doing what he thought was best, and of course he was then indoctrinated, but he was aware of the dangers. He went in. Let's see what we got here before we truly close out. We're gonna put that into the assault rifle. But yeah, I mean, the fact that you could get him to resist long enough to end it. to help. I like that.
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Quick, open the station's arms. Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down.
See if you can open a communications channel.
Rex is invisible.
The Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you, Commander.
I'm here, Joker.
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Endura sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
You'd sacrifice human lives to save the Council? What have they ever done for your kind?
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign's a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
That's why you can't throw away reinforcements trying to save the Council. Hold them back until the Citadel arms open up and the human fleet can go after Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension, or hold back?
No, we're gonna save the Council, because I want them in the sequels. That if you let them die here, the Council's then replaced with other counselors. Like, they just don't have the character or the impact as, like, having these same counselors through the trilogy.
Opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension, no matter what the cost.
I hope the Council appreciates this.
Alliance ships, move in. Save the Destiny Ascension.
Go Admiral Hackett.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements. It's the Alliance. Thank the goddess.
Destiny Ascension, you are all clear. Repeat, you are all clear.
The Citadel's opening. All ships move in. Concentrate on Sovereign.
Make sure he's dead.
He's dead.
Assuming direct control.
I am Sovereign, and this station is mine.
Wow. Oh, that's him. Lost shield.
Negative. This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
The old fake out death.
Ambassador, Captain, Commander Shepard. We have gathered here to recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against Sovereign and the Geth.
Many humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel. Brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives so that we, the Council, might live.
There is no greater sacrifice, and we share your grief over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
The Council also owes you a great personal debt, Commander, one we can never repay. You saved not just our lives, but the lives of billions from Sovereign and the Reapers.
Commander Shepard, your heroic and selfless actions serve as a symbol of everything humanity and the Alliance stand for.
And though we cannot bring back those valiant soldiers who gave their lives to save ours, we can honor their memories through our actions.
Humanity has shown it is ready to stand as a defender and protector of the galaxy. You have proved you are worthy to join our ranks and serve beside us on the Citadel Council.
Counselor, on behalf of humanity and the Alliance, we thank you for this prestigious honor and humbly accept.
We will need a list of potential candidates to fill humanity's seat on the Council.
Given all that has happened, I am sure your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight, Commander. Do you support any particular candidate?
I always pick Anderson. Even though he doesn't, spoiler alert, always remain here. And there's a book just kind of explaining that, kind of. Screw Udina.
We need someone with the courage to stand up for what he believes in. Someone like Captain Anderson.
Him? You must be joking. Anderson prefers to let his fists do the talking.
Only with you, Ambassador. Only with you.
Are you sure about this, Commander? The captain's a soldier, not a politician.
We've already got too many politicians on the Citadel. The captain would be perfect for this job.
I think it's an inspired choice. The Council would welcome him with open arms, should he accept.
I'm honored, Counselor. As humanity's representative, I'll do everything in my power to help the Council rebuild.
Sovereign's defeat marks the beginning of a new era for both humanity and the Council.
I've got work to do.
Don't start patting yourselves on the back just yet. Sovereign wasn't alone. The rest of the Reapers are still out there. And I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
Shepard's right. Humanity is ready to do its part. United with the rest of the Council, we have the strength to overcome any challenge. When the Reapers come, we must stand side by side. We must fight against them as one. And together, we will drive them back into dark space.
Well, that would be it. And as this is an actual song, I'm going to turn this like way down. So that's first Mass Effect, guys. And it, like, other than the DLC, lead writer Drew Karpyshyn wrote the novels, other than the last one, and he was the lead writer for this game. He was also one of the writers for Mass Effect 2. He would then, of course, leave the series after that, and then the guy he worked with would take over along with some other writers. But looking back on it, I played this a few years ago in the lead up to Andromeda's release, right? And I went through and I did a lot of, I went everywhere and did everything for the first time since the first time that I played it. And I didn't even do my most accurate playthrough of it, as far as like remembering all the choices that I chose when the very first time I ever went through the game. But I remember when I beat this game, I was left just in awe as I was back when I beat the first KOTOR. Like, I was like, wow, this game is awesome. Like, yeah, and the gameplay it has not aged well on either standpoint. The combat, the exploration, it's definitely dated. It's definitely, you can tell they were more keyed into like a mouse and keyboard type. And I mean, it's playable on the controller, but I mean, obviously, with the way it's very jerky. It's not smooth. Mass Effect 2 would fix this. Obviously, taking hints from, like Gears of War. As far as being a cover shooter, this game is a very rudimentary, early style of that. And then, of course, this came out after the first Gears did, so it definitely took cues from it going into the next game. But I remember beating this game, and I couldn't wait to restart it. I just dug it. I dug the story. I'm a big fan of the feel of the game, the soundtrack. I love like just the overall look and aesthetic. It was completely different from everything else out there. You have your fantasy stuff with like Elder Scrolls, or even what would become Dragon Age after this. But you have that kind of stuff, that kind of setting. You have Gears, which is more of a grim, ugly, man versus insect kind of detail, But then this game is so crisp. This game. There's not too many really great sci-fi games, and more have come out since this. But before this, other than like, like when you're thinking about like the KOTORs, but that's Star Wars. That's a license. That's a license. Movie, books, everything. That is a established license. This was brand new, and a lot of work went into this, and it was good enough to make one of the best games of all time. Mass Effect 2 is in my top 5, top 3, even. And I can't wait to start that. So with that being said, thank you for watching along with this. Thank you for sitting down and viewing the story. If this is your first time, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you'll stick around, because Mass Effect 2 is right around the corner. Well, until next time, I've been Brando. Game on, guys. Have a good one.